Okay, so next topic to think about is liquidity. Liquidity. So if you have a car that somebody says, well, that's fairly liquidable, what are you trying to do if you're liquidating it? Selling it. So the idea of liquidity is your ability to convert something into something else. And this is taken by just about everybody. Once in a while you find some people that aren't taking cash because they're worried about getting robbed or something. But for the most part, people are okay taking this, right? This has some power. Good old cash. So if you want something, chances are nearly 100%. In fact, if I ask Travis, I know you're using this right now, but I'll give you $10 for it. Would that be okay?
Deal.
No deal. But just trying to illustrate a point. You can transfer this into something else, right? It's fairly easy to transfer this piece of paper that we call a 10 into something else. And so that's the idea of liquidity. So liquidity is the most liquid asset. So cash is the most liquid asset because it's easy to transfer into something else. So there's kind of a couple definitions that we have with liquidity. So liquidity is the ability to transfer one form of wealth to another. We talked about housing today and how that's part of your wealth bucket. That's part of your bucket of wealth. Liquidable asset or not very liquidable? Would you consider a house to be a highly liquid asset? If you have that $20,000 worth of net worth in your equity in your house, is that easy to grab onto? Can you go to Walmart and pay with your house equity? No, not with your balance sheet. Now, you can take a loan against it, and people do home equity loans and that sort of thing. But it's not very liquid. So you own a house, but yet you want some cash. What do you got to do? You got to sell it. How fast is that going to happen? That's what liquidity is all about. Your ability to transfer your house into a vacation down to the Bahamas or something, right? Whatever your other good is, from one form of wealth to another. I want to add, before you wrap up, I know we're about out, a second definition. Since cash is the most liquid, some people think of liquidity as the ability to turn an asset into cash. So the ability to convert an asset to cash. All right, we'll pick up there next time. Have a good weekend.